here to stay. You can't move my army, no, no, no way. Hey, hey. No way, no way. If you want to don't test my name. Raising the bar, you won't know that they got me. I'm a sweater, get here, we're here to stay. Come on.
What's up, everybody? It is Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, Tuesday night, or maybe even Tuesday morning, depending where you're at. So it's time for Natural Born Shillers with me and Mickey, apparently. Who's this? It's this BE. What's up, BE?
Oh, it's Mickey.
Okay.
No, it's me. I took some crack earlier and I turned into BE Steamboat Willie.
Let's go. He's got a new icon for the Natural Born Shillers. He's got a Disney icon, which is perfect for VeVe because we got a lot of VeVe shilling to do. We're going to be talking about the weekend drops that are happening this weekend. We're going to be talking about the comics that are releasing tonight. We'll talk a little bit about the Legacy Cowls and even more. We got other stuff to talk about as well. But first off, we're going to check the shills in the chat. We already got the OG Red Hot Snacks here. What's up, Red Hot Snacks? He's shilling the Storm Uncommon. Posted for 139 Jimmies. Storm Uncommon. Oh, I guess that's serial number 44, so it's a really good serial number. Let me pull up the old iPad. We'll look this up. I'm assuming this is the Mohawk Storm, the first appearance. I'm trying to remember what uncommons are. Are they orange in the market? I think they're orange. Let's see if this is the right one. And then we got Gabriel's got a shill in here too. Maybe that's not it.
It says uncommon posted for 139 gems.
I'm looking. Oh,
I mean, uncommon for 90. I don't know.
Is it the Wind Rider? Might be the Wind Rider. This is the Storm with the Mohawk. I never did like her haircut on this one. There he is. Red Hot Snacks has the lowest by far on the market. There's only two digits, and he's got number 44, which is 41, 42, 43, 44. So the fourth lowest possible because the lowest is 41. And he's got a price of 138. So we're shilling some good stuff already. That seems like a pretty good deal. And Gabriel's also got a good deal here. He's got War Machine, first appearance, serial number 42. I was kind of surprised to see this price whenever he posted this in the chat. But he's selling that bad boy for
crazy.
69 Jimmies. Nice.
Right. This is the time. I mean, if you have special events you're collecting, I know things are kind of down a little bit on certain things. I mean, this is your time. If you care about a mint, this is your time to pick it up. You'll never see it again. I guarantee it.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Because we might get that big bull run that comes with the Bitcoin halving. Although I'm skeptical that VeVe is ever going to get another bull run. It seems like NFTs have lost their steam a little bit. Have you seen Beeple on Twitter the last 24 hours? He's been fudding NFTs in general really bad.
I did not. I mean, look, I still have faith in VeVe, but you know, it's not gonna. I don't know if it's gonna follow the trend of Bitcoin and all of that. We got some time. We got some stuff to work on.
They definitely have the best IPs, and they definitely have premium digital assets compared to the 2D PFPs. Like I've always said that I'm not into the PFPs. I think they are silly. They make no sense to me. But these actually do make sense because they are 3D, and you know they'll be hopefully something that you can use in the metaverse one day, whether it be VeVe's metaverse or Disney's metaverse, or maybe I've always said that all the metaverses at some point will be interoperable. I'm checking out Ronnie Lido. He's got number 170. Oh, that is his mint number. So he's got Spider-Man number 7 comic, and he said it was a common. So do they do a dash in Spider-Man? I'm assuming they do. So I'll do Spider-Man.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Okay. Number 7. And we'll pull this bad boy up on screen. He says it's the lowest one in the market, so it must be this one right here. Mint number, popped up for 110 Jimmies. See if I can get that to pop on screen again. There he is. That's the common. First appearance of Spider-Boy. So that's an important comic.
Yeah.
And we're going to pull it up. There he is. 110 gems. The only sub 200 serial number available. That is also on the market for anybody who's interested. Anything that you see Shield today in the chat, you can always try to make an offer in the chat. Maybe that y'all can negotiate. Just do a little bit of shilling yourself. If you're looking for something in particular, let us know. If you got something in particular you're trying to sell, let us know. We got Alejandro here. We got Atomic in the house. What's up, Ali? What's up, Atomic? Couple of OGs in the house. We got Mr. Shankster here. Big A is in the chat, ready to go.
Yep.
And here we go with another shill. Whippet Cream's got the number 11 Ultimate Spider-Man, number 3 Common, number 11. Oh, nice for 275.
Oh, yeah.
I would buy that. If I would have saw that myself and had the gems for it. I've been doing pretty good flipping number 11s. I flipped a couple of them. And I can definitely find that Ultimate Spider-Man number 3 because I also have an Ultimate Spider-Man number 3 that I'm trying to show. Serial number 333. Got it on the drop. I've got it listed for 33.33 gems. Nobody's bought it. So if anybody wants to make me an offer for lower than 33.33 gems, let me know. And I'll probably get rid of it because, like I said, I paid retail for it.
You paid retail. Why not? I mean, what do you think? People moved away from comics, moved back to comics. I think comics are going to come back. The fact that these are 1,000 edition mints is going to be big. And I know people say it's going to hurt some of the older stuff. I don't think it will, but man, if it pops up, if the Marvel VeVe deal pops up, these are going to be worth a lot because there's so few, and especially those 11s. Yikes.
Yeah, especially the 11s. I like the 11s a lot. Like I've said, I flipped a couple already, and this is a good price for it, $275. I think I've bought one for $300 and sold for $500. So $275, and it's an Ultimate Spider-Man. This would probably be one that's worth picking up, and he even said he's willing to negotiate. He says he will lower it for whatever. For whatever, I'll give you 20
75,
gems
75. No. I mean, 75.
There you go. All right, so here it is right here. I had it pulled up, but I hit the wrong button. But yeah, it's Ultimate Spider-Man number 3, and it's serial number 11, the lowest possible serial number. And I don't know. What do you think about these new comics? I know we got some new comics dropping tonight. I think 11 of them. The most important one being Deadpool number 1.
I was looking at that. Yep.
My inside source tells me that Deadpool number 1, the comic features a new villain. And I don't know who the villain is, but he says that's what makes it kind of important. So that's probably the one to go for today. I'm not a comic expert, so I'm not so sure about it. But like BE said, they're all 1,000 edition comics, and we only have a few before this new website with all the 1,000 modern comics. We only have a few comics that are 1,000. The rest, some of these grails are like 30,000 editions and 60,000 editions.
Right.
And it seems like they've already fallen in price a little bit because everybody wants to get into these 1,000 edition comics. And you got this X-Men 97 that dropped last week. The floor price is 60 gems. I wouldn't pay 5 gems for that personally. I
got fucking rugged. I'm sorry. I got rugged. I got totally rugged that night because my credit card. So just be careful if it doesn't go through and you stay up. Have another card ready to go, or call your credit card company up and pre-op 3 of those.
Yeah,
I don't know why it's worth so much.
For some reason, your mic cuts out every once in a while. But yeah, for some reason, a lot of these credit card companies don't like you're buying from New Zealand, I think, technically is the problem. So they will sometimes put a stop on that. And if you're trying to buy them before they sell out, then you will get rugged because they're going to go quick. Now, I got rugged because, I don't know, I was trying to buy this X-Men number 97 when it dropped that night. I was online. I was ready to go. I clicked the button. I clicked to buy the limited edition version. I put in my credit card information, but somehow I got the non-limited edition version, the one that doesn't come with the VeVe NFT. And I was pretty sure that I clicked the right one, and they already told me they're not going to give me a refund for it. So now I have the one that you can read, even though I have no desire to read it whatsoever, and I didn't get an NFT. So I also got rugged, sir.
Man, that's a rug.
It was rough. I don't know. And I've gotten a couple refunds today. I know a few people in my Discord server got refunds also because of the ones that they sold us, I guess, last week, and then we never got the deliveries, and then they sold them to other people 24 hours later. But they owe me like over $60, and they only gave me $20 back so far. And other people are saying that they only got a couple refunds. They haven't got all the refunds yet, so I'm assuming that they're still going to be sending out more refunds. But as of this point, I ain't get all my refunds yet. Did you have to get any refunds, BE?
No, I just got screwed by not getting anything.
Right.
Even the order going through. So yes, so I feel like that's more exciting to get rugged. At least they took your money. They wouldn't even take mine. So.
As long as they give it back, I suppose. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of iffy on all these new comics. They are super scarce, and you guys know I love me some scarcity, but they're all modern comics, and they're bringing down the prices Of the Grails, I think I would rather have the Grails personally, but I like the idea of buying these for $7 each because if you get one of those secret rares, there's only 40 editions. If you get an ultra rare, there's only 100 editions, so you're always going to make a profit on those. You can get low serial numbers, so they're fun to buy and sell. But if I was a comic book collector, I probably wouldn't be holding on to these personally.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, it is nice that they're competing with the in real world drop, and then these are out there. I think there could be a chance that it bridges the people, from physical to digital and digital to physical.
Yeah, if
It
it does
could. I think it could.
what it's supposed to do, brings in new Marvel collectors, that's definitely going to be a bonus for all of us because it'll make all of our collectibles go up in value. Alejandro says, what do you guys think about the black suit Spider-Man? He says, I think it sucks. Everyone should skip it. It sounds like he's saying that so that he has a better chance of getting it. That sounds like one of those those caps where he's capping and trying to increase his chances of getting it. It's 50
I think
gems
so.
retail. I think this is the one that happens on Saturday. There's only one rarity, and there are 2,520 editions. I know BE, we talked about it a little bit before we went live. But what do you think about Spider-Man symbiote suit to drop on Saturday?
It's selling out instantly. I mean, I know we had Spider Ghost, and maybe that wasn't as exciting as we thought, but yeah, no, this is going to do well. This is my guess, not financial advice. I'm just a mouse, but yeah, I think it's going to do well. I think it looks good, so I'm excited. Yeah, I'm going to go for it.
I think you're right. I'm going to go for it. What about MCP points? You using any MCP?
If you want it. I mean, obviously we know 60% are held for people who don't. But yeah, if you want this for sure, use your MCP points. This might be your chance. If you don't have many, maybe use it and get this. Yeah, I think if you really want this, you better use the points.
Yeah, I think there'll be a
Not
lot of
financial
L's in the
advice.
chat
Yeah.
today. You're probably right about that, honestly, and it'll probably go above retail. People love the black suit Spider-Man for sure. There'll be a lot of good serial numbers to snipe, so I'm kind of excited about that drop. It'll be a good drop for sure. We got Stan in the chat. What's up, Stan? Says I have a little faith in VeVe because when all have fallen, they still remain. They've got a very, very strong core base. That's 100% for sure, and that's going to keep them going through the bear market. And the bear market's almost over. The question is, what's VeVe going to do? What are the prices, the market going to do during the bull market? Be interesting to see. Charles Harris
Yeah.
says, can you explain the VeVe comic website briefly? Absolutely. So this is vv.me/comics. I'll get it pulled up for you right here. And this is their new website. So every Wednesday at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So really it's like at midnight Pacific time. But for me, I'm on the East Coast. I'm actually Midwest. And right now, BE's on the East Coast. And for him
That's
also,
right.
it's going to be 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can see we got this section down here that says new this week. That changes when that 3 a.m. hits tonight, or I guess in the morning. 3 a.m. at Wednesday, every Wednesday. It'll change, and 11 new comics will get listed. You can see they say here same day as print. So what these are the ones that Marvel are actually releasing in the physical world to comic book stores, and it's not even all of them. I think they release more than 11, but we get 11 of them. There's usually one in particular that people are going for. Last week it was the X-Men 97. Week before that it was like Ultimate Spider-Man #1. This week a lot of people are saying Deadpool #1 is the one to get, but you have to buy with fiat. You can't buy these with gems, of course, and you're going to have two different options here. You got the regular comic and the limited edition comic. The regular comic, all that does is allow you to read that comic through VeVe's new comic reader app, which you can see the advertisement for down here. And if you pay for the limited edition comic, let me find one that's not sold out, like so you can see the price. See, this one says there's only 5 left, which that's interesting. But this is
Yeah,
the
I bet you
limited.
can't get it.
Yeah, this is the Spider-Punk one, Spider-Punk #1, and you can see it's a little bit more expensive. It's $7.98, and that will give you not only the access to read the comic through the VeVe Comics Reader app, but it will also give you a blind box. If you click in here, you'll see the rarities, and most of them are just like VeVe where you have 5 different rarities, but some of them have a different amount of rarities. Like some won't have a rare. They'll just go common, uncommon, ultra rare, secret rare. There are some that even are just common and secret rare. But you'll get a blind box. You'll get one of these. There are only 1,000 editions total out of all 5 of the rarities, and the lowest edition you can get is number 11. So hopefully that explains pretty much all of it. What's up, Denny OC? Ahoy, ahoy in the house. Let's
Ahoy,
go.
ahoy.
Gabriel's got a Thanos Copter, serial number 59 for 59 gems. That's kind of a cool collectible. It's a Marvel Mighty, the Thanos Copter, if you guys are interested in that. Let's go. Atomic's got a Murcielago Ultra Rare for 22 gems. I'm surprised that those are going for that cheap. Let's see if I can pull up Murcielago, if I could spell it.
Is that the one I had, the 420?
Is that the one you had the 420 of?
I think it is. I'm checking.
Murcielago.
I don't know.
I felt like I spelled it right. I guess you got to put the whole entire word in.
By the way, don't you think if with the crypto, if we get a big boost, right? Like if they could spend that crypto to actually buy into VeVe, boy, that would make the difference. If they can make that happen before the next run here on crypto.
Do you think they're going to do that? Is that what they mean by Omi to NFT?
I mean, they need to, because then you can actually get the money into the system.
Yeah, I mean, if it happens, then absolutely. But I don't know if it's ever going to happen. I mean, I don't know. Are people really going to bring their crypto into VeVe after VeVe is kind of this old and on the downtrend? I have a hard time seeing people doing that, but I could be wrong. Hard to say. I think this is
by the way.
Sorry,
yeah, I have the 420. Yeah, no, I've got the rare 420.
Rare number 420. This is the blue. Ultra rare. Yep. He's trying to sell this for 22, so below floor price. I'm surprised these Murcielagos these Lamborghinis in general are as cheap as they are. It's 2009 total editions. They're not even sold out, so I guess it makes sense. Big A says, I still have my Amazing Spider-Man number 43 comic secret rare number 24. If anybody wants to make an offer on a very low edition for Amazing Spider-Man number 43, it's the secret rare. Kozak says, I think these new comics are a fad. I kind of feel that way too. Like, I don't even think I'm going to stay up for tonight's drop. I stayed up I didn't stay up. I set my alarm and woke up. I know BE was streaming over there with Arcade and the Biggest Bro. They were streaming the drop last weekend at 3 a.m. in the morning. Are you guys going to be streaming this weekend? Or I mean, not this weekend, but tonight?
I don't know. I mean, I just happened to be up and I just jumped on. I was going to do it, and then I heard Arcade and Hanano and the Biggest Bro and D were going to do it, so I just hopped on with them. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll stream it tonight.
There you go. Whippet Cream has lowered his number 11 comic from $275 down to $250. I'll be surprised if that doesn't sell tonight. What was the comic again? Let me go back and check, because this is like a really good deal. It's Spider-Man number 3.
Oh, right. Yep.
It's the common, and he's got it's Ultimate Spider-Man number 3. It's the common, and it's the lowest possible mint number 11. He's selling it for $250. I mean, if you're a flipper, you might be able to flip that. Not financial advice. He also has the only secret rare of Amazing Spider-Man number 24 listed for $140, which is probably a good deal, because there was only 2 secret rares of the comic that I had. It was a Miles Morales comic that I got from the VeVe Comics website, and I was lowering the price. I started at $500, but I ended up selling it for like $175, and I'm sure it's not as good of a comic as Amazing Spider-Man number 24. The fact is, there was only 2 of them, so there's people out there who are just going to go and pay for those secret rares because there's only 40.
Right, exactly.
What is VeVe's secret sauce to stay alive? DC has amazing comics also, but I don't hear about activity. Well, it's nice that DC has the Cowls, the Bat Cowls, the Legacy Cowls, which we're going to talk about a little bit today. But what do you think, BE? What is VeVe's secret sauce to stay alive?
I mean, it's their IPs. It's 100% their IPs. That's what matters, and they've had them for so long. And so even in a down market, when it comes back, people are going to always be looking at those. Excuse me. But yeah, I think that's what secret sauce to stay alive. I mean, and they're still here. They're still surviving, and they just made this deal with Marvel to do the viewer, so the comic viewer. So they're doing what they have to do to survive. Absolutely, right now.
Yeah, and they are surviving. I think the secret sauce, personally, is the community, because they're starting to now those big IPs like Disney and not necessarily Marvel, but Disney and other big IPs are starting to spread their wings a little bit. Star Wars even going over to Cryptoys and Pinnacle. But VeVe still has the highest prices, or the only one that's got a market. But I think whenever those other places get a market, VeVe's still going to have the highest prices over there, because they have the strongest community and they have the biggest whales. We got a lot of whales in the community that are hardcore into VeVe, and they're not going anywhere. B. Chase says, what time in the UK do the comics drop? I mean, I can't do that.
6 hours later. I think it's 6 hours later.
Okay.
From Central, maybe? Or Eastern. I don't know.
Oh, so
something like that.
6 a.m., maybe 7 a.m. Hit up some Google. Google should tell you. Red Hot Snacks is getting 3 comics refunded. Oh, so you already got your refund. Do you have any more coming? Because I got 2 comics refunded, but I should be getting like 6 or 7 refunded. Big A says, I had some things happen last week. Bought 2 limited editions, got 2 regulars I didn't want, and no upgrade to buy. Oh, yeah, you got the regulars too. I think
that's weird.
They try to act like it was my fault, but I think it's the website doing that. I didn't want and no upgrade to buy because it was sold out. Just took the L and didn't try to refund. I mean, I just took the L too. I tried to get a refund, but they were like, "No, homie, that's not happening." And I wasn't surprised.
Film it. Like, do a screenshot of it.
That's true. Now, some of the refunds I haven't got yet, I was live streaming that day. That was when they first dropped, the first comics dropped on the website. And I even sent them a link plus screenshots. And I still haven't got refunded for some of those. So I don't know how much it'll matter. But this time, yeah, I probably will. Next time I try to buy. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight, though. Atomic's got that Murcielago dropped from 70 gems, selling ultra rare for 23. Dropped for 70. Oh yeah, that was the retail price was 70, and he's selling the ultra rare for 23. And there's only 2,009 total editions of those. That's the orange one. Dustin Kozak says, "Forget FAs. This is the first original Peter Parker." What are we talking about? It's the first original Peter Parker. Is he talking about the Spider-Man in the black suit?
I think maybe that's what he's talking about. Yeah.
Interesting. Atomic says 22 gems, not 23. Yeah. He's selling that for 22 gems, which is below floor price. What's minimum MCP? Minimum MCP is always 5,000. If you mean what the cutoff will be for Saturday's drop,
it's gonna be more than. Man,
maybe higher.
I mean, that first one was 22, right, or 25. The first one that mattered. I'd say this could be over 30,000 MCP points if you want to guarantee it. It could be a lot more though.
You might be right.
And I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. So
I remember the one that was 22 or 23,000 MCP cutoff were the boxing gloves, and I don't think there were as many total of those as there are of this, although I could be wrong. They were all under 1,000 editions, but this one, there are 2,520 total editions, so 40% of that's going to be held back, which is about 1,000, probably a little bit over 1,000. So it might be about 20K or 30K, hard to say. Curry Zimi says, any bangers coming out this week on VeVe Comics? The only one I know of is that Deadpool #1. I'm sure there's some other cool stuff, but I have a guy who talks to me about the comics who gets them before they come out, the physical versions, and he reads through them and lets me know if there's anything important in them. And he was saying the Deadpool #1s might be important because it's introducing a new villain. Get the alpha here first. What's up, Kryptoni? We're just catching up with the chat. We got Crown J in the chat. Let's go. Kryptoni's got my Spider-Man #1 ultra rare mint number 14. Oh, that's Spider-Boy #1 ultra rare mint number 14 on the market for $750. Is a little high, but all right. Just so y'all know, if you're looking for the Spider-Boy #1 low mint for $750, Alejandro says, I think Omi to NFT will actually crash Omi. I'd have to think about it. Is that what the people who hold Omi? They hold it close to their heart. I don't know. I mean,
that's true.
If they held it this
Randy's
long,
not going to get Loki. Right? He's not going to get all his Lokis with that.
Yeah, if they've held it this long through all the dips and stuff, I don't know if they're really going to. But I don't think they're going to sell them. They're going to sell their Omi to get NFTs because they probably already have NFT collections. The thing that NFT or Omi to NFT could possibly do is get more crypto people who don't want to put fiat into VeVe and never wanted to go big into VeVe because they'd have to take it out of their bank account, but they have a bunch of Ethereum or a bunch of Solana from the last bull run. They're like OGs in the crypto game. That could bring those people in a little bit more so that they can bring, they can always change their whatever crypto they have over to Omi tokens, then bring it in and buy that way. Kryptoni says
I can see that.
Excited for Nefertiti on Elmon. Tut snapshot on the 3rd. Nefertiti does sound cool, but I don't have a King Tut, so I probably want to get that early access, unfortunately. Big A says VeVe had crypto buy-in for a few months. Bought in with like 1K of ETH. They did?
Wow.
I don't remember that. Interesting. All right, cool. Yeah, that's what I figured would happen with a little bit of crypto buy-in, which is what Omi to NFT is. Yeah, it's Steamboat BE. What'd you call yourself earlier, BE?
I don't know.
It was something funny, though. K32HD says, can you promote my NFT on stream? I'll pay $250. I have to look into it first. I gotta make sure it's not a rug. And if it's not a rug, then yeah, I could do that. Or unless you're talking to BE. BE can do it as well. Mr. Champ's in the house. What's up, Mr. Champ? I think he's a bit of a well. He says, I finally made it to one of your shows. Let's go. I'm ready to buy and give out some good deals. So Mr. Champ is looking to do a little shopping and a little bit of selling. He's listed number 99 Ultimate Spider-Man #3 for 9 gems.
What?
Man, they posted that in the chat. I'm just catching up with chat. Somebody probably already bought that.
Yeah, it's too
It's
late.
probably already gone. Number 60, Deadpool Batter Blood, number 5 for 9 gems. So he's got serial number 60 on the Deadpool Batter Blood number 5 comic for 9 gems. So he's putting out some good deals if you guys are interested. Thank you, McCann. He says the comics are dropping, the new comics, UK time, 7 a.m.
There you go.
All right, I might have to go back and check those $9 comics that Mr. Champ has
You
posted.
see they're still up. Yeah, he's definitely a whale. I see him out there all the time.
Yeah, I thought so. What's up, Clever Jerks in the chat? Kryptoni says Deadpool, the one to go for, I heard. That's what I'm thinking, too. I'm not a big comic expert, but like I said, I've got a little bit of an inside man who's letting me know that apparently there's a new villain in the Deadpool one, and plus it's Deadpool, and it's a number 1. People just like those number 1 comics because they're the start of new series. What's up, Clever Jerk? Thanks for hanging out. I think he's a little bit of a whale, too.
I was going to say another whale right there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mighties are not original characters. They're mighty. I thought they were kind of original, like exclusive to VeVe. That was kind of like the whole thing that made me interested in them at the beginning, because unlike the statues a lot of times are taken from actual physical statues of Marvel characters that already exist in the world that collectors purchase, whereas those Marvel Mighties don't exist anywhere else that I know of. Kryptoni says, I'm spending 35k MCP points on the Black Suit Spider-Man. What about Tow Mater, though? That's Saturday's drop, but Sunday we got Tow Mater dropping. First appearance of Tow Mater, and there's actually 3 other cars dropping at the same time, and I don't know if you heard about this yet, BE, but there's also an airdrop associated. Have you heard about that?
Oh, that I did not know. I was driving, so what did I miss?
Yeah,
Tell
I'll
me.
pull it up for you right here. So holders of the Cruise and Jackson Storm digital collectibles, and I got to verify if this is correct, because I don't understand why it would just be the Jackson
Just those
Storm
two.
and Cruise, just those 2, not Mater and not Flip. There's actually 5. No, there's 4, and then the Piston Cup is showing up on the drop page as the airdrop. So what you get is this Piston Cup trophy. There's only 1,351 available, and it says here, if you have the Cruise and Jackson Storm digital collectibles purchased either from the store or the market, you're eligible to craft a Piston Cup, and you can only craft up until Sunday, April 21st. So probably, I think that's 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. Yeah, it's 3 weeks, or it could be 2 weeks actually. So there is an airdrop associated with Sunday's drop. Plus it's Tow Mater. All the kids love Tow Mater. That was my kid's favorite character when we watched all the Cars movies, and we watched them all.
I think my son was scared of him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Atomic Z says the X-Men 97 show is fire. I guess that's why that comic's doing
Yeah,
so well.
that was that everyone was talking about how good it was. Yep.
Still seems too high to me. Denny OC's thinking 25k minimum on the Black Suit Spider-Man. I want to see how many editions of Tow Mater there are. I mean, it's a blind box, so it's going to be a little bit of a different game there, but there are only
11.95.
Yeah, 11.95, and its first appearance, and it's Tow Mater. I don't know. We got Lightning McQueen already, and it didn't do very well, but there are a ton of editions of those, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there were like 10,000 of those.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this might be one. Here's my thing. These hedge your bets on these. Get a good mint and store it. That's it.
Can you do that? Say that again. I lost your mic for a second.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, get a good mint. Like on these drops, like if you want to hedge your bets, get the good mints. Get a good mint and store it away. That's going to be your best hedge.
Yeah, absolutely. I know you do a lot of that. Didn't you get the last mint from the last drop? Was that on Ghost Spider?
Yeah, Ghost Spider. I got the last mint. Got a good deal. I'm super happy. I actually just want to keep it. So I mean, I put it up, but I don't care if it sells.
Yeah, it seems like special mints have been selling for a lot lately. I don't know what the deal is. I guess maybe there's probably some little alpha group or whale group somewhere talking about special mints, because the prices on those recently, or maybe it's just because of Star Wars drops like the Stormtroopers, but special mints have been doing really well in the market.
Yeah, because that 501 did like what, 6,200, 6,300 on the Stormtrooper.
Yeah, like 6,250 or something like that. That was a ridiculous price. We got VeVe Dark Link in the chat. What's up, OG? Thanks for hanging out with us. Denny OC is bummed that there's no Hudson dropping. Yeah, wasn't Hudson like the most important car? Maybe they're going to save that for a drop by itself. I like Jackson Storm. I don't remember him from the shows, but I like the way that car looks. Unfortunately, they're not interactive. So I don't think in the metaverse, in the VeVe-verse, in the future, you'll be able to drive these around like you will Lamborghinis. I've always said the ones that say interactive, and some of the vehicles don't, The ones that say interactive, you'll be able to drive, and the ones that don't say interactive, you won't be able to drive. I don't know if that's true. That's just speculation, but I kind of think that's the way it's going to go down. Danielle C. says, I was hoping for Doc Hudson. Yeah, he was the old school guy. Was secret rare, and you'd be able to craft the livery. What's the livery? I have to go back and watch Cars again. Don't make me watch Cars again, guys. I really don't want to. B. Chase says, a few people on Twitter are saying 50 to 100K. Man, they say that all the time.
No, I don't think it'll be that much. It's going to be a lot. I think it's be more than 25K.
You're probably right. I didn't use any MCP points on Ghost Spider. I got lucky and was able to get her on the drop. I guess it's not lucky since it went under retail. I think I ended up buying 3 actually, 2 on the rebounds, and I ended up selling all of them for like 39 each. So lost a few gems. It was a cheap gamble though. But when you're gambling to get good serial numbers, it's like playing the lottery. However, I wasn't just gambling for cheap serial numbers. I was gambling in hopes that this would go above retail because there was a lot of hype around it. It's kind of like another Spider-Man. People love Spider-Man. But the black suit Spider-Man really is Spider-Man. It's not interactive, but it is animated. I just don't know what the animation is. If it's just the light on the light post coming on, that's not that cool. And also, is there a bottom to the light post? It's just a half a light post. I don't know necessarily if I like that or not. Do you know what the animation is, BE, on this?
I don't, but I think it's going to be more than that. I certainly hope so.
I would hope so too. Kozak's got the X-Men 97 common number 50. That should be going for a lot right now with the floor price being at 60 gems. Just his race decals, really. Oh, you're talking about Doc Hudson. I know he was kind of an important person or important car when it came to the movie. 1923 ultra rare band Mickey listed. Uh-oh.
How much, Adam? How much?
Band leader
I can't
Mickey.
afford it.
Is band leader all one word? It is.
I was trying to look it up. Crap.
I got it. Ultra rare. Now I'm looking for 1923. I'm just going to scroll because there's only a few of them listed. It seemed like there was. All right, I'm seeing all the cool serial numbers. There it is. He's got it listed.
Finale.
You might be able to see it. There it is, right above the Mickey Mouse's head. It's number 1923, which is, of course, the year of the birth of Disney itself, and he's selling it for 800 gems. So if you're into those special mints, that's a very special mint. It's for one of the Mickey Mouses. Is this a first appearance or for FE or anything? No, it's not FA.
No, because
or FE.
I mean, you consider the Steamboat Willie being his FA, and then there was the All Aboard. I think that was before this, but I'd say 1923 is pretty much that, or 1928 are going to be the most important ones for Mickey.
What's 1928?
Mickey's B-Day.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, I always think 1923 when I think of Disney collectibles. That's always the serial number I'm looking for. Kryptoni says, on Spider-Gwen, I skipped the drop and bought in the aftermarket. Did you pay above retail? Because it was above retail for a little bit, but if you got it for under retail, then you definitely did all right. Alejandro says, check X for animation. Ooh, yeah, I probably could find the animation on X, couldn't I? I have to do a little bit of digging there, see if I can find it. I have to...
Who's going to... Oh, sorry. I was going to say, who's going to buy my 420 gate? I want to sell it.
You still got the 420 gate?
I know. I can't believe it's not. I don't want to sell it, but I bought that Spider Ghost, and I got to pay the bills. I got to move things around. I'll sell it. Somebody wants to buy it. I have it at 220. Make me an offer, people. Make me an offer.
I got it pulled up here. He's talking about 420 gate, which is Stargate serial number 420. I'm going to try to pull it up here. You said he got it to 220. There it is right there. Serial number 420 for all you smokers out there who are interested. It is available. Red Hot Snacks is still trying to get rid of his Storm Uncommon number 44. That's a first appearance Storm and a very important character when it comes to X-Men. And I know we got a lot of Marvel people on the app who love Marvel. Uncommon is right here. It's the Wind Rider. And he's got the lowest mint possible. I think there's only two digits on the market. And he's got number 44. I mean, that is a great price. That's definitely a good price. Number 44 for 138. Danielle C says, totally off topic, but just got my 50th win and 250th place in Muzzle Run. Man, Danielle C's been crushing it in Muzzle Run.
Yeah, he has been crushing it. Good job, man.
Yeah, if you guys don't know about Muzzle Run, it's an NFT game on Matic. It's not horse racing, it's dog racing, and BE does a lot of Muzzle Run live streams over on his channel. If you want to get into it, they give you free dogs to get started, and it's very fun. I've made a little bit of money on it myself. Not as much as Denny OC, though, that's for sure.
Ooh, he's done it. Yeah, tomorrow, maybe even later tonight, I might run a tournament, free tournament.
B Chase says they put the animation up on Twitter. I don't have my Twitter connected that is not blocked by VeVe. Let me see if I can get over here. I got to get on a special Twitter if I want to see tweets by VeVe. They got me blocked on my main Twitter. We'll go check it out. I wonder what the animation is because I'm
I
curious.
mean, I figured it's jumping off the light post. Oh yeah, it is. Here it is.
What does it look like?
He looks around.
Oh, the suspense is killing me.
Oh yeah, no, dude, this is gonna be. Yeah, no, this is pretty cool.
Oh, sounds like he likes it. All right, we're getting there.
I like it.
Here it is. All right, let's see what it looks like. Okay, so it is the full light lamp, the full light post.
Yeah, no, I want that. Not financial advice. Actually, this thing sucks. I mean, this sucks. Don't buy it.
So he's just shooting his web out. That's it, and kind of breathing.
Yeah, but I mean, he looks around and.
I mean, it's going to look really cool with the light. A lot of people didn't like the whole idea of the lamp, the light post on it, but I kind of like that because imagine what you'll be able to do with that in your metaverse and the VeVe-verse at some point. Like just put it next to your house and you got a lamp out there, and then on top of your lamp is sitting Spider-Man in his black suit. All right, yeah, Red Hot Snack says is number 44 Storm first appearance available. What do you think I should start an auction at for that comic? Spider-Boy 1 Ultra Rare Mint number 14. What would you start it at? I'll see what BE thinks because he's big on the special mints. He snipes them and sells them. What do you think he should start his Spider-Boy number 1 Ultra Rare Comic Mint number 14 at?
It's hard because, yeah, I normally say the first mint is so much more than any after it. Like, just seeing the market trend. But I still think there have not been low mints and it's one of the first lowest mints. What is it, the third weekend or the second weekend? So I don't know. What's the market look like?
I'm checking it out right now. Spider-Boy number 1, which is the most important one, of course. It is a... don't tell me. What's this guy's, the artist's name? The one that everybody likes?
Scotty Young.
Yep, Scotty Young. It's a Scotty Young. There's only 23 on the market. Wow, the floor is 160 on this. Let's see what low mints are going for. And I mean, like, the 11, the 12, and the 13 might not even be ultra rares. They're probably not ultra rares. So number 14 is probably the lowest ultra rare. So that kind of comes into play a little bit. I don't hate your price at $750. If I was doing an auction, I would probably start at $500. Not financial advice. That's just my guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think that sounds fair. It's just it's hard to move things these days. But I think people are going to go. That's one of the first, that is the first set of comics they released, right? I think so. That
Yes.
Spider-Boy was the first set. So
Yep.
people, and it looks really cool. So I think, yeah, I mean, I maybe 500, 499, whatever, something like that.
Yeah,
Not financial advice. Yeah.
Sounds right to me. Adam's got that 1923 ultra rare band Mickey listed for 800. He said he's been offered 700 for it. I don't know, man. I would, if you got it listed for 800, you've been offered 700. Might as well take the 700. Why not? Shout out to Thane who's in the chat. Let's go. What's up, Thane? He says late to the party, just finished work. Holden, I have some questions about my new mint before that. Need to do a little 420 gate. Yeah, as you should. Let us know when you're done gating up and tell us your question. We'll see if we can answer it. Adam says I need to try that dog racing. Yeah, I've got bad dogs too. I've got several dogs, and I've got like 5 training points for muzzle run, but I don't have a dog good enough to use my training points on. So I need to open some packs and try to get me a good enough dog that I can train it up. What's up, Digital Verse in the house? Let's go. Says love the stream. I don't have much to show other than I floored my X-Men 97 common and rare. So does that mean people are starting to give up on the X-Men 97? I can't believe the price of them, right? I did actually see, we had this pulled up a second ago, that you were on the floor just now. You just listed it as we went live. That's Amazing Fantasy 15 right there. He's got the common for 59 and the rare, and I like that rare cover. The rare for 43. It's crazy to me that the rare is cheaper than the common. I mean, the common just makes no sense to me at all. Can you explain to me, BE, why the common is more than the uncommon and the rare? And you look at the rare, I think there's only 200 total editions of the rare.
I just think people think original is original, right? These are other variants and stuff, and people just like that original one. I think that's just the bet, right? That's the hedge. They think people in the long run are going to want the original and not these uncommon, just because they're more rare, right? Like, I think the secret rare is the different out of that, but I think a lot of people think that the original is what people are going to want in the long run. They might be right. I don't know.
That's how it always was, even before the new comic
Yeah.
website. It's been like that for years. Whenever the first Marvel came out, everybody would pay more, even for Amazing Fantasy 15. I think the common is higher than the rare over there, just because they love those original covers, because they're actual comic book collectors in the real world. I'm not a comic book collector in the real world. That's why I care more about scarcity personally.
Mm-hmm.
Costa says X-Men 97 Uncommon Triple 3 for 77 gems. I'm surprised nobody's picked that up. That's a great serial number. Seems like those repeating serial numbers don't do as well.
They
as
don't.
used
They have
to.
not been doing as well, but I think they will. If you can get them for cheap, you've got the gem. Put them away. If there's any type of jump in the market, people are going to go for them.
Yep. Adam is not digging the light post. He says he's going to skip
Nope.
the drop completely. Choo Choo says it's dope how the animation does the thwip. That is true. He does thwip it. That is nice. I don't know. I kind of like the light post personally. First says, oh wait, I got the cheapest 3-digit FA Venom Secret Rare in the market. Not many left. FA Venom Secret Rare. What is that? Is that a Marvel Mighty? Is that a comic? Oh, it's Amazing. Is that the comic ASM 299? I think is what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
Okay, gotcha. I see what you're saying. So he's got the cheapest one. So he's just throwing a lot of stuff on the floor right now, seems like. We got the biggest bro in the chat. What's up, biggest bro? He's got a... Whoa. How'd you get that? Did you get that on the drop? Did you snipe that? The biggest bro has X-Men 97 Common, serial number 11.
That might be a good deal in this market. It's probably worth more than that.
I'm surprised it hasn't sold for 1K. That seems really cheap for such a hot comic right now, and it's the lowest possible mint. Let me see if I can pull it up here on the stream. There it is, number 11. Congratulations. Oh, you got it up for 2K. You said 1K in my chat, but I see 1999. That makes more sense to me. 1997.
Yeah,
that's a good price.
Yeah, that's a good price. I think 1997 is a good price for it. Yep.
Hasn't sold yet, so maybe you do want to lower it a little bit. Or if anybody wants to make him an offer, he's in your chat. Now's your chance. We got Simply Marvelous in the chat. Let's go. What's up, Marvelous? Thanks for hanging out with us. Danny says, I need a price prediction on Spider-Boy 4 Ultra Rare Mint 1000. And he's also got Spider-Boy 3 Rare Mint 1000. So he's got a couple of the Mint 1000s. How have those been doing in the market on these new comics? Do you know?
That I don't. Well, I know Charlie NFT has been buying some of them. You know me. I love the last mints. I think it's the way to go. You can get that. You're never going to see those first mints, but you can get the last. And a lot of times that last mint, like on the Spider Ghost, it's 2200. Well, 1922, Stanley's birthday. So a lot of times they have a little extra meaning in them too.
Yeah, it's hard to even find those in the
though.
market anymore. I was looking around for trying to find 1,000 mints, the highest mint, in order to buy and flip, and they're almost all gone. Of course, you got people that are actually named like Last Mint Mick. There's people out there that only collect the last mints. That's their favorite one. So I'm not surprised that these are hard to find. But what are they going for? I don't know because I never see them. You get one of yours is an ultra rare. The other ones are rare. They're both Spider Boys. Price on those, I'm gonna say 1,000. Maybe all the way down to 500. My range would be 500 to 1,000, but that's with me not being able to find any other ones to compare to, so not financial advice. We're only going to be staying live for about an hour because BE is down in Florida tonight. He's got hanging out with his family, so I don't want to stay live for too long. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, though. The only thing I like about these new VeVe comics is that all rarities are actual variants. That's the one thing I don't like about them. I kind of like having exclusive variants on VeVe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Crazy VeVe guy says, finally caught you guys live. What's up, Crazy VeVe guy? What are your price predictions for the Black Suit Spidey drop? I'm going to go conservative and say 79, 80 gems. I'm going to say 80 gems. What do you think, BE? Higher or lower?
For the Spider-Man?
For the Black Suit Spider-Man that drops on Saturday.
Man. I always want to say these things are going to go crazy, but let's be realistic. It's still a good amount, but I think it's over retail, at least at the beginning. Yeah, you might be like spot on with that 75, 80 gems. I could see it, and then I could see it come down a little bit and then pump later in the day. Not financial advice.
Yeah, not financial advice at all. That's hard to judge. I mean, I put a price prediction on Ghost Spider at like 69 gems, and she is below retail. So don't listen to me. I was completely wrong on her. But if I had to guess, I'd be at like 75 to 80 gems, like BE said. I'm going to try to catch up with the chat so we can talk about a couple other things before we end the stream. Crown J's got number 366, Yucky Charmer, Ron English, NFT posted for 30, and he's got a Failure of Control number 399. Posted for 40 gems if you guys are interested. Adam says all X-Men 97 covers are real. The funny thing is the rare is the only cover that has a 1 of 100 virgin cover. So that's the one that's actually worth the most in the physical world. I'm surprised it's not doing better then, because I really like that cover. I don't know who the artist is, but it has Rogue on the cover. I'll pull it up here. And there's only 200 total editions, and it's selling for less than the common right now. I think that's Rogue. I could be wrong. Marvelous says, I may regret selling, but I have number 966. Ooh, that's an OG collectible right there. Nightwing on sale for $163. I used to own a Nightwing at one point.
At one point, and I got rid of it.
Same as me, yep. I like Nightwing a lot. That's a first appearance. That's a season 1 collectible. It's from the Black and White collection, and he's selling for $163, y'all, if you're interested. I'm thinking about getting back into my Becky Cloonan. I sold mine for $200 just like a week ago, and it's down to like $113 right now. Jeff says, why black suit spider on the top of the lamp? Either have the whole lamp with the post or no lamp at all. They do have the whole lamp with the post. If you look at it on Twitter, we pulled it up. Go to VeVe Digital Collectibles official, and you'll see that it is the full lamp with animation. We got Nino Blue in the chat. What's up, Nino Blue? The rare X-Men 97 is actually, that's what we were just talking about, and the most valuable in real life. I think people are sleeping on that, but I think all these X-Men 97s are too expensive. They are just this, what do they call it? The special of the week? I don't know. It's like
fancy new the toy. Newest shiny diamond.
Exactly.
Thingy. Yeah.
Eddie G says the next VeVe pump will be nuts. I'm skeptical. I'm getting into the meme coins now. I think meme coins are going to be the thing that go wild, like NFTs did last bull.
Chuck.
I forgot to mention Chuck, y'all. Don't forget to buy you some Chuck if you haven't got into Chuck yet. I think I'm up over 3x already. It's only been around for like less than a week.
Yeah.
And it's got a really strong community. Get you some Chuck. I'm going to be going live tomorrow during the day to talk meme coins. I'm going to have a meme coin only stream. We're going to talk about Chuck. We're going to be talking about maybe Avalanche meme coins and some other chains. Should be interesting if you're around for that. Set your notifications on and come hang out with me tomorrow. Adroid Darrell says, looking to sell Ultimate Spider-Man number 1, mint number 11, another mint 11. You guys got all the 11s. What's your price on that one, Adroid? I'm sure people will be interested in it. Biggest Bro says he's going to sell that for $1K for a Vault community member. Maybe you shouldn't, bro. All right, let me see exactly what it was. X-Men 97 common, the new hot thing. He's got serial number 11, and he's got it listed for 2K, but he's willing to sell it for 1K. Y'all better jump on that. I don't know. That seems a little low to me. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big show right now. It's very hot. If there's any mints, they're gonna want that for, the first available, the last, and a few in between. But yeah, that's a in this market, that's a good deal. You'll never see that if things pump. That's gonna be worth a lot.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the one that's hot and everybody thinks is gonna be the special comic, modern comic that drops this year, and he's got the lowest possible, and it's a common, which is everybody's favorite version apparently, then I don't know. That seems like it's worth it. Waltman is in the house, got Walt's desk 3301 for 68 gems. Jeff says, what can Jean Grey number 1 secret rare, Jean Grey number 1 secret rare mint number 60 sell for? I'd have to look it up. We only got like 10 minutes. I got to catch up with the chat. Cryptoni says, putting the comic up for 450 at auction. Ooh, that's much less than what we said. Kozak says, black suit should be worth more than Miles. But why? I don't know. Maybe you're right.
I don't know about that.
I'm surprised.
Because that Miles has 250, right? For the secret rare.
For the secret rare, too. And why are they doing that? Because they're doing this Ghost Spider and also the Black Suit Spider-Man as one rarity when they could have the same amount of total editions and split it up into like 3 rarities or 5 rarities like they did with Miles. I guess it was 3 rarities with Miles. What do you think their thinking is on that?
I mean, they're just being smart business people, right? Like, they know people are going to go for it. Everyone's going to get a chance to get one. With the secret rare, you're going to have people who aren't going to get it. Yeah, I think I don't know. They're just trying to get their money. I mean, they're trying to survive, right?
I think
it's, I mean, a good chaser. They have not had a good chaser. Maybe with the Cars thing, that has 290 editions. So there's only 200 available. Maybe that's the next chaser. They're not going to do that with Spider-Man.
Yeah, I guess they don't want to do it with this one. I don't know. I just feel like they could split that up, have the same exact amount of editions with 3 different rarities, one with a chaser, but then they have to design 3 different designs. But you could still charge $50. You have the same edition size, and then you make more money off the secondary fees in the market. But I could be wrong. I don't know why they did it that way. Kryptoni says somebody floored Spider-Gwen mint number 41 for $39. Did you see it on the market? I posted a screenshot of it. I didn't see it on the market myself, but people in my Discord saw it. And somebody said on Twitter they did some research on it, and it was one bot account that was...
Sell to another.
Yeah, it's selling to another bot account. So it was like done on purpose where we didn't have a chance. Yeah, if I would have saw that and went for it and not got it, I would have been mad at myself the rest of the day. So I'm kind of glad I didn't see it.
I know.
You know, BE would have slammed his desk if he went for it.
I would have.
Price prediction on Superior Spider-Man 1 returns uncommon mint number 12. Ooh, I wish it was number 11. It would definitely be worth a little bit more. Mint 12, though, I would be trying to get, I want to say 100. 100 at the lowest, maybe 250 at the highest. Not financial advice, of course.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking on that one. Do you have any different price prediction on that one, BE?
No, I mean, I think that's about, it all just depends. If you're desperate to sell it, you're going to have to sell it for less than you think it's worth. That's all I have to say. Like, if you want to sell in this market, you gotta leave a lot more meat on the bone, as Vault would say, or as he used to say. And these days, you got to leave a lot more. So if you have an emotional attachment, you're never going to sell it. So just keep that in mind. If you need the money, just drop it to a price you can, handle if it sells.
Wise words, absolutely. We got Mr. Trackstar in the chat with us. He says that's too high of a price prediction. Our price prediction of 75 to 80 gems on Saturday's drop, the Black Suit Spider-Man. He says edition size is too high and it's one rarity. But keep in mind, Mr. Trackstar is a fellow fudder. He's known for his great fudding skills, which I enjoy all the time. But that might be why you think the price prediction is too high. Maybe it's too low. We'll have to wait and see. I was definitely too high on Ghost Spider, so maybe you're right. But I feel like the Black Suit Spider, we saw what ASM 252 did. It went wild, and that's because it was the first appearance of the Black Suit Spider-Man. So I just think we got a lot of Marvel fans that are on VeVe, and that they're going to go hard for this one. You can see people already saying 20K to 30K MCP points on it. So I don't know. We'll find out. Jeff says, oh, that's my bad. I haven't been following VeVe for a while. I don't blame you. Can anyone explain why meme coins are popular again? Because they're more exciting than a VeVe drop. No, because they're exciting. Because people will post that they made $1 million. Or look at this one wallet. They put in $200 into Pepe, and now it's worth 12 million. Like, oh, well, I want 12 million. Let me try to find the next Pepe. That has a lot to do with it. Bioshock says, selling my number 563 Yellow Diablo Lambo. Found it in May 1963. Ooh, that's nice, according to Google. All right, so he's got a special mint there for your Lambo if you're looking for it. Jeff says, I need some cock in me. In you? Some cock in you? I actually bought some cock in you today. Thanks for letting me know. But yeah, that's exactly what I bought today. One of the few meme coins that I bought, but I did buy some cock today. I hope my kid don't hear me right now.
Hey, it's COQ. How else do you say it?
COQ. Oh, I'm sorry. COQ. Yeah, that's the best way to say it. I shouldn't be saying cock. Mr. Trackstar sold his Spider-Man number 18, mint number 11 for 111. I feel like you could have got more, bro. Could be wrong, but those number 11s have been doing well. Like I said, I've already flipped a couple myself. Digitalverse sold my rare X-Men 97. Give me that sold stamp. What button is my sold stamp? I forget.
Sold.
There it is. Sold. I need to put my gifts a little bit higher, but there we go. Congratulations on that sale, too. Danny says, price prediction on Spear Spider-Man 1, common mint 18. Yeah, I think we're saying that about 100. Oh, let's see. Spider-Man, that's the same one, right? Or no, I think you got a different one that you asked for a price prediction on. Yeah, mint 12. So for mint 18, you're definitely a little bit lower. Maybe, I want to say 50 to 100.
Yeah, if you're desperate to sell, you're going to have to go lower. But, of course, you should buy my 420 again. I can't believe nobody's making me an offer. I've had 220, but I'm willing to make a really good deal. It's going to be your only opportunity. Once that sells, you'll never see it again.
That's his Stargate mint number 420. I've got a 420 myself. I haven't even shielded my stuff yet. I've got mint number 420 for X-Men Red 18 that I've been trying to sell. I've got mint number 999 for Uncanny Spider-Man number 4. I can sell these for cheap too. Ultimate Spider-Man number 3, mint 333. If anybody's interested in those. Like I said, we're only going to be live for about an hour this week. We do Natural Born Shillers every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll probably be back next week. We might do every other week. We're not sure yet. But keep that in mind. But before we go, I wanted to ask you, did you mint any Legacy Cowls, BE?
I did one. Do we ever mint? I haven't even checked. Do we know what our mint They haven't given that out yet, have they?
No, somebody I asked somebody when we get our edition numbers, and they said it's. They told me the date, but it was like weeks from now, whenever they stop selling them. However, they're almost sold out soon, and I don't know if you noticed, but a new code has appeared inside of our legacy Cowls, and I've been trying to figure out exactly what it means. There's actually a website you can go to, and if you look up this code right here, you got a cipher. I think that's what it called, a cipher, where you can look up what each symbol stands for letter wise. And I don't necessarily know that anybody's broke the code. I think Meet Angel said the code might be 8UXEF6, and then we put that as candy.com/8UXEF6, and if you do that, that website actually exists, but it just shows more of those codes. So there's actually some type of code, and you know how DC always does with the back cows, there's like mysteries to solve. A mystery has appeared inside of our legacy cows, so if you guys are legacy cows owners, I don't know if everybody knows about it, but it's time to start trying to figure out exactly what that code is and what it means. I haven't got into it yet. BE, did you hear about the special code they're doing on these?
Yeah, I heard that they had something hidden in there and they were talking about it. So I got to take a look at that. I'll have to see if I can figure that one out.
Me too. I haven't started studying it yet, but I thought it was interesting. I like the fact that they did that. Adam says, the fact that Biggest Bro hasn't sold that insane mint proves my point that whales jump on each other's crap. They buy stupid things for, you're not wrong, 5 to 6K, but can't pay 1.9K for a hot comic in the lowest mint possible. Like I said, I think a lot of them are in their own little groups, and they talk about what they're buying. I'm not saying that they coordinate or anything, but sometimes they pump stuff together.
But I mean, maybe they're pumping it within their group, right? They might be like, hey guys, I like that. Kind of like we're talking about it, but it's a smaller group. And then all of a sudden these guys have a lot of gems, they're flipping, or they have a lot of money, and they just want it more, like that 501 Stormtrooper. But you might be right, Adam.
Yeah. Crazy VeVe guy says, with the Ghost Spidey collectible being a common, I feel like VeVe may release other poses that's more scarce with a better pose and maybe an ultra rare or secret rare. I was kind of surprised they did a comment on that, because that makes it a little bit less MCP points for owning it. So yeah, you might be right. Maybe they have something in the plans for that. Price prediction on Stormtrooper Common Mint number 85. Ooh, let me check that out real quick. I don't know what low mints are going for Stormtroopers. I know they were at 17 was the price. They're probably trending. Let me just go check the trending. And then the price came down on them a little bit last I checked. Nope, they're still at 16.30, even though there's 15,000 total editions.
That's crazy. Good for it.
Are you holding any Stormtroopers, BE?
Oh yeah, I've got some good ones. I've got hold on, let me pull it up here. I've got you tell me if these are good. I've got 445. So he was born 1944, George Lucas, May of 1944. So I've got that. And then I've got 10983, 1983.
Oh man. Sometimes you're stretching on those, but no, I mean, I think more than floor price. 10983. I got you.
Yeah, that one's a stretch. The 10983. The 445 is not. Like, I've seen those sell for pretty good. I've been offered some money for it, but
oh, nice. Yeah, I saw you on drop day with that on the market. Trying to find it right now to see what you got it listed for.
I think I have it at 501.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting to sell it, but I do have it up there.
Yeah, if you already got some offers for it, then it makes sense, because especially on Star Wars stuff, the Star Wars guys definitely love their special mints. But for my homie Thanu, he's got mint number 85. I saw that there's 74 listed for 199, 79 is listed for 300. I feel like you kind of got to undercut, or at least, yeah, you probably got to undercut number 74, because you've got a higher mint number, unless 85 is a special number in some way with Star Wars, and I don't know that it is. So you're probably looking at, like, I don't want to say 150, but maybe 150 to 200, or you can wait for this to sell and then maybe you can go to 250, but you got number 52 here for 275. So yeah, I feel like you got to go 150, maybe even 99 on it. I don't want to go that low. Maybe 150, 125.
A little bit more. Yeah. That's clever jerk. I mean, he buys the good mints. Maybe he has he's not going to tell us.
Yeah, he's not going to tell you till you list it to the price he wants. Right. Whipped Cream says lowered both. He's got his ASM number 24 secret rare 120, Ultimate Spider-Man 3 common number 11 listed for 225. ASM number 24 secret rare, he's listed that for 120, and then he's got that Ultimate Spider-Man 3. He lowered it again. He first was at 275 and we were saying that was a good deal. Then he lowered it to 250. Now he's all the way down to 225. If you're interested in a number 11, maybe even to flip, then it's available for 225. What's up, ECCL says I have the 2019 Secret Rare Thanos for sale, Avengers Endgame release. Ooh, what's your price on that?
Yeah.
We're going to have to end this stream pretty soon, though, guys. We're only going live for about an hour today.
We can go a little bit over, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can go a little bit over if you want.
Kryptonian Minute 3. There's 3 crafting events. What are we talking about?
The back Cowls, the Legacy. Yeah.
Nice. I'm into 2 of them, and they're almost sold out. We got Greedy One in the chat. Let's go. Thanks for hanging out. We got Dave Dreezy here. Bioshock has just listed. Oh, Adam 150. Okay, I think they're making a deal right now. Diablo, how much for the Lambo? That's what we like to see. That's what the Shillers stream is all about. Connecting buyers with sellers. I see Mr. V's in the chat down there. Once I catch up with you, Adrian V's here. Let's go. Coast Minted 2 Legacy Cows. That's what I like to see. Yeah, I'm holding mine for right now. I saw that you can sell these on the market, the Legacy Cows. The lowest I saw was 60. Although I heard some people were selling them for like $1 under 50, like $49. I'm holding mine right now. I think they're going to have some type of utility in the future, but there are going to be 3 more drops. I just think the next 3 Legacy Cow drops are not going to be identical, and hopefully I'm right, to the one that dropped last week.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I hope so. Day Dreezy says, are we excited about the Spider-Man drop? Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are. Not everybody. We had my homie Mr. Trackstar who was not excited about it. I think Adam was also saying he was skipping it, but I'm excited about it. Adam says, yes, but they advertise all their sales on X, and when you check it, it's just them buying from each other? Oh, really? I didn't know that's what those wells did. I'm not surprised, though.
Yeah, don't mess with Adam. He'll figure you out. I know that.
He's keeping track, y'all.
Yep.
Daydreezy says, I knew mints were a scam, was always worried about mint number 41 or less. I always said, for years I've always said that I don't hold on to, I mean, I try not to tell what other people to do, but me personally, I do not hold on to low mints. I sell them as soon as I can and then buy a regular mint at floor price because I don't trust that they're going to hold value in the future. Adrian V. Comics says, what is 420? BE, I'll leave that one to you.
I think I answered it. It's a time that you smoke.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to say it.
It is not tobacco.
So buy my 420 gate. It's pretty popular, although not as popular these days.
Right. And also, I think 420, I don't know if this is true. It was either like the time that Jerry Garcia died or there's 420 chemicals in marijuana. Those are the 2 different stories I've heard about 420. That. Maybe y'all can
sounds good.
It sounds good.
Sounds good. Sure.
Kryptonian says, nice time for them to drop Detective Comics 27 and to give the Legacy Cow holders early access. I agree 100%. I kind of feel like maybe they got a big one coming because they got Action Comics 1 2 that they haven't dropped yet. Do people collect number 999 comics? I mean, I've got one. I bought it for only 4 gems, and I felt like I could maybe get 20 out of it. So it's not like I was trying to get a ton out of it.
Yeah, just leave, on those good, I was going to say, just on those good mints, put them up and just let them sit. Like, that's what I do. If somebody wants it, they're going to buy it. Just sit it. Don't keep messing with the price because then the person's going to sit there waiting for you to lower it. Just put it at a price you can live with and walk away. It'll just, one day you'll wake up and it'll be gone.
That's usually what I do, absolutely. Daydreezy sold all his candy NFTs. Those are the ones I'm holding. I sold all my VeVe NFTs long ago, too, before the prices came down. So I feel like I was smart to get out when I did. But I wish I would have got out earlier, especially during that bull run when my account was worth over 60K. There's Mr. V in the chat. Let's go.
Really? Holy
Mr.
cow.
Trackstar says, if you guys are in California needs to cash out crypto, I got connection for straight cash for USDT. What does that mean? That sounds like a drug deal. Okay.
Sounds like 420.
That sounds like a 420 gate right there. Justin Kozak says, got Stormtrooper number 9779, who is a clone trooper in the comics. Ooh, is that worth anything? Yeah, all these Star Wars guys know that type of lore. So I would definitely not try to sell that for floor price. You'd have to maybe mess around with the price until somebody sees it who likes it, or maybe post about it on Twitter. Mr. V's got Marvel Mighties with edition number 1, 2, 3, Vision, Black Widow, and Doctor Strange all for sale. Not listed at the moment. Yeah, he's always got those 1, 2, 3s.
He's got some good stuff, and he makes good deals. But you know, he definitely, and he works hard to put those sets together. So, yeah, if you're interested, I know it changes when people want those or not. They're definitely. I love the 1, 2, 3s, 1, 2, 3, 4s. Really good stuff.
Yeah, and I also saw where Mr. V tweeted today about, I don't know if he was buying it or was about to buy.
Oh, I saw that.
Mint 1, 2, 3, and it had already been sold, but it was still on the market for like 30 minutes later. And he made a good point. Like, if somebody is putting in fiat to buy that particular collectible and it's already sold, then that kind of screws them over. So VeVe needs to be better at cleaning up the market like that. Does anyone see the Lambo? I'll see the Lambo when Chuck hits $1. What? Oh, I'm not sure what Lambo you're talking about.
I think he wasn't seeing it up there.
Which Lambo?
They were making a deal. Was it
Oh yeah, I wasn't
the
following along.
150? By the
Oh,
way, somebody needs to be Adam, you want to buy my All American Comics, Green Lantern FA #1 rare? I need to sell that. I need to sell that. It's supposedly worth a lot of money, but nobody's buying it. So
is that a comic on Candy? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, it's
Oh,
candy. It's
okay. That's
candy.
what I thought.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
there you go. Greedy One's hyped about Spidey Drop. I feel like most people are going to be hyped about Spidey Drop. Not everybody, of course, but most people, even more than Ghost Spider. So that's why I think it's going to sell out. And like BE was saying, you're probably going to have to spend MCP points to guarantee that you get one. Of course, you still have a chance of getting it. 60% of supply are left for people who don't spend MCP points or don't spend enough. So you still got a chance of getting one. Daydreezy says, I learned from you, Vault. What, selling stuff? Hey, I sold on VeVe. I didn't sell on Candy, so I don't necessarily know that you learned from me. I do still have my Bad Luck Baby. It's been going down. You told me to buy some of that Bad Luck Baby. It's a meme coin on Solana. He says we growing. We got an airdrop going on. Let's go. Yeah, I hope so because the price has been going down. I think I'm down 50% on that. Could be wrong. I didn't
By the
put
way,
much.
did you get your physical? Did you get your physical comic from Candy? The
No.
Batman Legacy. I just got I didn't even open it up. I got it before I left.
I was starting
I
to
think
wonder.
Kryptoni got it too. Kryptoni got his, I think.
The Robin Lives one, right?
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely gave them my physical address, and I saw everybody on Twitter like weeks ago saying that they got it, and I never got one. So I just thought that they VV'd me. Like, David, you got a hold of the Candy people, and we're like, no, we don't give him stuff. But I don't know. I haven't got it yet. All right, somehow or another, we talked the fudder, Mr. Trackstar, into going for the black suit Spider-Man. We must be doing something right,
Wow.
all right. Then he says, yo, BE, I'm smoking some good hash. Hey. I lower the floors when I want to sell. You guys familiar with the comic influencer Comics Explained? If so, do you think he's tied in with VeVe when VeVe drops big comics? He seems to be synced. No, I didn't know nothing about that. Interesting.
I didn't either.
If so, that's probably good. That's good advertising. We got Rewind 2001, the
Yeah.
OG in the chat. What's up, Rewind? Thanks for hanging out with us. We're about
Good
to
to
end the
see you.
stream. We don't want to be live for too long today. Trying to keep up with the chat. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We usually do these on Tuesday evenings, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Natural Born Shillers stream. All right, there's Atomic. I think Atomic and Adam are the ones that are working together on that deal for a Lambo. Daydreezy sold 6 orange Lambos for 30 a couple weeks back. Well, you got out at the right time because I think the floor is 22 now.
Yeah, it's 20. It's 22 now. Just remember, everyone, it's very important. Not financial advice. Get Chuck on base, ETH on base. That's
Chuck
the
on
place.
base. If you guys are into the meme coins, base is kind of like the new place to buy the meme coins. I've had Brett for a while now, and it does nothing but go up. I've got a few other meme coins. I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow, maybe in the morning or afternoon, where it's meme coins only. So if you guys want to hang out with us for that, I should be live for that. We're going to be wrapping this up. Last thing, though, Sugar Shane wants to know, are you going to go for any comics tonight, BE? Are you staying up till 3 a.m.?
Man, it's funny because that Deadpool, man, I do like it, but don't buy it because I like it because the last Deadpool #1 didn't do well. But I do like Deadpool, so maybe, I mean, my hours are all screwed up right now, so maybe I'll be up. Maybe I'll be up. Maybe the biggest bro and his 18-inch foot will be streaming tonight. Maybe I can hop on there. I don't know.
Yeah, I will probably maybe set my alarm. I'm not going to stay up the whole time, I don't think, unless I can get a couple poker games going. We're talking about playing some poker in my Discord tonight. If not, I'll probably just set my alarm for like 2:45 and try to get up at 2:45. I don't know. It seems like everybody is just getting their physical. Greedy One just got his today. Rewind just got
okay.
his today. So okay, no wonder. That's why I haven't got mine yet. No, I don't think I'm banned yet from Candy. I try to stay on my P's and Q's over there so I don't get banned because I still hold all my collectibles over there. What's up, Bitcoin BM Thanks for hanging out. We are about to end the live stream. Like I said, this is what we do on Tuesdays. This is our Natural Born streams, our Schiller stream. Next Tuesday, if we're live, maybe BE will be at home. He won't be a mouse. Or maybe he will be a mouse, but we'll have a little more time to hang out with you guys and get all the shilling done. I know there's a lot of shilling in the chat. Make sure you guys are keeping an eye on the chat because we don't necessarily pull up every single thing that people try to shill. So you might find some good deals in the chat. All right, BE, thank you, my man. Or Mickey BE, Steamboat BE. Thank you for hanging out and for co-hosting tonight with me. I appreciate you, bro. Have fun in Florida. And will you be streaming any muzzle run this week?
Yeah, I'm possibly later tonight, maybe so I can show my uncle, but definitely I think I'm gonna do one tomorrow. And also one last thing, I believe that total solar eclipse is coming through you. Is that coming through your area?
I think it's only like 15 or 20 minutes north from here, and we already have our goggles from the last eclipse. Do you know what
No,
day it is?
yeah, it's on the 8th. Don't use, so Shelby Cobra's telling me there was an article that says don't use the ones from last time.
Oh,
But if you saw it, like, I mean, you already saw it, like, I'm I'm so excited about it. I saw the last one 2017. If anyone's near it, if you're an hour away, all I can say is 420 gate that thing, and man, you're gonna be blown away. It's awesome.
yeah, that sounds like something I might do. Like I said, it's only like 15 or 20 minutes north from here. If I can get my kid to do it, if he's interested in, then I will probably run up there and watch that for sure. Absolutely.
But yeah, Ronnie Lido gets. Yeah, I got my son's school to actually give him the whole week off to go see it.
Oh, wow.
That's how awesome it is.
That's
So,
really cool. All right, yeah. Well, you done talked me into it then. All right, guys. If you're not hanging out with us for tomorrow's Muzzle Run stream or my meme coin stream, then make sure you're hanging out this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. We got 2 drops. We got the Black Suit Spider-Man dropping on Saturday, and then we got Toe Mater and Friends dropping on Sunday, and I'll be live for those for sure. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.
bye. Thanks, Paul.